Israel and Hamas have agreed to a Gaza ceasefire and hostage exchange deal after 15 months of bloody conflict. Qatar, which played a critical role as mediator between Israel and Hamas, said the truce pact would come into effect on Sunday if it was approved by the Israeli cabinet. Qatar's Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani urged calm on both sides ahead of the first phase of the deal. This phase includes the release of 33 hostages, including women, children, and elderly, in exchange for Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails.
Right now, the talks are still going on. The final details are still being hammered out. And the whole process is scheduled to start on Jan 19th. It will get worked out. There are at least few phases, at least 3 phases that I know of, and then you have the hostages being released in stages. There are about nearly close to 100 hostages still in Hamas custody out of the total of 251. So they'll be released across 3 phases, or even maybe more, depending on how the deal goes. But of course, it's a big relief for the hostages, and then it's also good for the Palestinians in Gaza who have been continuously being attacked assaulted by Israeli forces. So it's a temporary halt. So that's all we can say, because these are very sensitive agreements, and any small mistake by either of the parties can simply, the whole thing can go crashing. So that is probably, what one should look out for.
According to the deal, Israeli forces will move away from Gaza, displaced Palestinians can return home, and hundreds of aid trucks will enter the territory daily. Palestinians and the families of Israeli hostages celebrated the news, but fighting in Gaza continued. The Hamas reported that Israeli airstrikes killed over 20 people in Gaza City. The Israeli military has not commented at the time of publishing this story. According to the Hamas-run health ministry, more than 46,700 people have been killed in Gaza since October 7, 2023. Millions of residents have been displaced, and the region is facing widespread destruction and severe shortages of food, fuel, medicine, and shelter as aid struggles to reach those in need. Israel says Hamas is still holding 94 hostages, of which 34 are believed to be dead. Additionally, 4 Israelis were abducted before the war, with 2 confirmed dead. Qatar's Prime Minister stated that Qatar, the US, and Egypt, which helped negotiate the agreement, will work together to ensure both Israel and Hamas keep their commitments.